Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Extended and International Operations Program. The graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. The graduates of the College of Education and Human Services. The graduates of the College of Engineering Technology. Faculty representatives of Ferris State University. The President and stage dignitaries. Ferris is proud to recognize graduates and guests who are currently serving or who have served in our armed forces. Veterans, please stand or wave. Audience and graduates, if you would please stand as well for the singing of our national anthem, and please feel free to join our soloist, Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We're delighted that you, the friends and the families of friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion, which of course celebrates their accomplishments. My name's Neil Patton. I'm a professor in the College of Arts and Sciences, and carrying the symbolic mace today and representing the Academic Senate is Russell Lewis. Marshals representing the faculty members are Eric Fredette and Nathan A. Leatherman. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of Ferris State University's Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them all for their assistance and presence here today. Now it's my honor to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they're introduced. And audience, if you would please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Trustee Lori Guzdala from Midland. President David L. Eisler. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Paul A. Blake. President of the Academic Senate, Sandra Alspa. Vice President for Student Affairs, Janine A. Ward-Ruth. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley L. Piercy. Interim Dean of College of Health Professions, Lincoln Gibbs. Dean of Retention and Student Success, Jason Bentley. Trustee Gary L. Granger from Byron Center. Trustee Anna Ramirez-Sanz from Grand Rapids. Trustee Amna Siebold from East Grand Rapids. President of Kendall College of Art and Design, Leslie Bellavance. Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, David Pilgrim. Vice President and General Counsel, Miles J. Postema. Dean of Michigan College of Optometry, David A. Damari. Dean of College of Pharmacy, Stephen W. Durst. Dean of Library, Scott Garrison. Dean of the College of Business, David M. Nickel. Interim Dean of College of Engineering Technology, Richard Goosen. Dean of College of Education and Human Services, Eric L. Jackson. Dean of College of Arts and Sciences, Christy L. Hake. And finally, the Dean of Extended and International Operations, Stephen E. Riefert. Please join me in acknowledging them and welcoming them today. Officially presiding over the commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and now President Eisler is going to bring you the university's greetings.
On behalf of our university, I welcome each of you, family, friends, honored guests, members of our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff colleagues, and most importantly, you, our graduates. As a university community, we are immensely proud of each of you. It is a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2018. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such a time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment this afternoon to recognize a member of our Board of Trustees who has completed 16 years as a member of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Gary Granger. Gary, would you stand? Gary is an emeritus chair of our board, is the chair of the Ferris Foundation, is co-chair of the Now and Always Comprehensive Campaign. So we're very grateful for his service to Ferris State University. Next, I want to pause to express our thanks to people here today. I begin with our faculty who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about students. I would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. Doing so, I would note their many contributions to our ceremony, the beautiful decorations here today, and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its programs, and today's ceremony. Now to the special guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They've planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that we also have proud grandparents here. Would you please stand? For some of our graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in both good and tough times and supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who have had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignments. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us today. Graduates, in a few moments, you'll be crossing this stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. Every student who crosses our stage today has a unique story. Earning a college degree is a process that involves many individual choices and sacrifices. It also includes a tenacity to succeed and overcome challenges in order to achieve a larger goal. In doing so, our graduates develop a new appreciation for the goals they set for themselves, as well as for understanding their own ability to persevere and overcome. In the past few weeks, I have taken time to visit with our graduates to learn about how their lives and studies at Ferris have led to this important moment. In listening, I've developed a deep appreciation for the challenges our students face and the powerful ways they overcome the obstacles placed in their paths. This afternoon, I'd like to share two of these special stories with you. When this graduate was a young boy, his family moved every few years. During this period, he changed schools at least 8 or 9 times. Dad moved out when he was young, and life at home became increasingly challenging. He started experimenting with drugs and had little interest in school. With his mother going through challenges of her own, this resulted in little or no consequences for his poor choices. He definitely did not think about attending college. His family broke down during his freshman year of high school. The children were split up and placed into foster care. He and one brother were placed with their paternal grandmother. We hear the statistics about children who are in foster care. Roughly 50% will graduate from high school. 20% will attend college, and only 5% will graduate with their degree. Fortunately, for this young man, his grandmother was a teacher, and she helped him with his schoolwork to help improve his grades. Most importantly, though, she loved him and was his biggest cheerleader. When he approached graduating from high school, she encouraged him to think about college so he could create a better future for himself. She took him on 2 college visits and helped him fill out applications for both. He chose Ferris State University primarily because of the Ferris Youth Initiative, a scholarship and mentorship program for students who have aged out of foster care. Even though he was not sure where he wanted to study, he knew Ferris State would be his new home. As a good math student, he was naturally drawn to our engineering programs. After looking at the program brochures, he chose plastics engineering technology because of the high employment rate after graduation. As he progressed through the program, he considered changing majors because chemistry was not his strong suit. However, he persevered and did not give up. His sophomore year, he joined the social fraternity Pi Lambda Phi, where he gained confidence and learned how to set up events by serving as the fundraising and philanthropy chair. He has completed 2 internships in his field at OTEC Corporation in Indiana and Stanley Engineered Fastening in Troy, Michigan. Because of his willingness, desire, and determination to change, along with a positive influence from his grandmother, he is the first in his immediate family to attend and graduate from college. Today, he thanks his grandmother, Karan Heaton, Jeanette Ward, and his 2 FYI mentors, Nick Campbell and Matt Olison. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Brendan Lowinger. Brendan, would you stand? Ferris is about opportunity, and that exemplifies opportunity, as does this next story. Growing up in the city of Detroit, this student will tell you she was on a trajectory set up to fail. Drugs, crime, and prostitution were prevalent. There were liquor stores on every street corner, abandoned houses, a failing school system, and poverty was high. Despite her surroundings, she persevered. Her mother, a college graduate, encouraged her to do well in her studies, so she too could attend college one day. She remembers her father having the Gray's Anatomy handbook on his bookshelf. From an early age, she knew she wanted to pursue a degree in biology. This was solidified when her mother was in a hit-and-run car accident, which resulted in months of physical therapy. She saw the good work of the physical therapist and witnessed her mother's progression and healing. Because of this, she too wanted to help others, like the therapist who helped her mother. After graduating from Oak Park High School, she was accepted to Ferris, along with several larger schools. However, she believed she would benefit from smaller classes rather than large lecture settings. Without visiting Ferris, she decided to enroll. In the fall of 2014, she packed up her car, and as they say, the rest is history. While at Ferris, she became involved with 2 registered student organizations, Standing in the Gap and the African Student Union. For the past 2 years, she has worked in the Structured Learning Assistance Office as a student receptionist. Today, she graduates with her bachelor's degree in biology. She thanks God, her parents for instilling in her the importance of an education, her boyfriend Henry, her siblings and friends, and Karen Royster James. She'd also like to thank her late grandfather, Leonard Oliver, for being her biggest supporter and encourager. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Sierra Mosley. Would you please stand? I'd ask her family also to stand. Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success and fulfillment as you begin the next stage of your journey. During those times when you face challenge and adversity, I encourage you to remember the stories of Brendan and Sierra, and their wonderful examples of how, with talent, determination, and commitment, we can achieve extraordinary things. Congratulations and best wishes, fall graduating class of 2018.
Thank you, President Eisler. We now take great pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2018. As they cross the stage, please note the cords worn by many of our graduates. These earned symbols signify academic honors, military service, Greek societies, and student organizations. In the interest of time and in maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we do ask that the families and the friends of the graduates remain in their seats for the entire ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we will of course invite the family and the friends up here to take photos in front of the stage, but for safety purposes, the platform will be closed. The academic deans will assist President Eisler and Provost Blake to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2018.
Will the candidates for the Doctorate in Community College Leadership through Extended and International Operations please rise? And will their families also rise? Dean Reifert will present the candidates.
On behalf of Extended and International Operations, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Doctorate in Community College Leadership. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the Doctorate in Community College Leadership degree, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, Extended International Operations.
Megan Elise Dalinanis. Courtney Alexandria Friedland. Sarah Ann Perino. Jennifer Burton Godish. Monica Nina Koziol. Joseph Luby. Khurshid Ichiporia. Melissa York McGregor. Kimberly Wagner. Victoria O. Akinde. Elizabeth Fisher Pajenkoff. Sandra Catherine Ferens. Kristen Hoffhines. Jessica Papa. Nancy Dobmer Moore. Lisa Ann Busto. Christine Wayne. Richard R. Saylor. Evelyn Mary Seiler. Amelia Ortiz Young. Devin Henry Chambers. Al Gripe. Jennifer Eleanor Bell. Julie D'Agostino. Nanette Suzanne Nefchek. Catherine McGinnis. Amy Michelle Kaminsky. And Tammy Yvonne Mahoney. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctorate graduates from Extended and International Operations.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Hake will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Arts and Sciences, I am honored and privileged to present these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Integrative Studies, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you bachelor and associate degrees as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Arts and Sciences.
Family members may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by your ushers. Terrell Javon Wright. Sierra Renee Mosley. Ashton Shay Aarons. Ashley Anastasia Marie Jordan. Anastasia. There we go. Thank you. Grayson E. Janke. Brenna K. Lynn Weil. Hannah Margaret Fairchild, magna cum laude. Shianan Chiasom Pongpung, cum laude. Michaela Ann Studley. Jewel M. Bullard. Elizabeth Jane Alexander. Nathaniel McKinley Turner. Paul Jacob Hanney. Caitlin A. Doran. Tiffany L. Wisniewski. Michael Scott Williams. Imari Odell Parham Jr. Courtney Renee Johnson. Tori Lee Mager. Abby Jane Lee. Mason Patrick Smith, cum laude. Ariana Ruby Lozano. Emily Rose Hackbart, summa cum laude. Philip M. Blanchard, Jr. Chase Taylor, cum laude. Danielle Nicole Kleckner. Kelsey Keen Quain, magna cum laude. Larionia Ardasha Humphreys. Let me say that again. Lariana Ardasha Humphreys. There we go. Jennifer Lynn Powers. Stephanie K. Holland. Elizabeth Ann Sutton. Edward Wayne Raby, Sr., cum laude. Shane Douglas Dimeff. Alyssa R. Rosebrew. Michaela E. Barlair, summa cum laude. Rebecca Jean Wyman. Justin J. Bloss. Samantha Ann King. Kelly Lynn Sturdivant, cum laude. Hannah Ventimiglia, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rose Vandersloot. Connor Logan McGann. Alyssa Michelle Gardner, magna cum laude. Matthew Lawrence Cull. Taylor James Vanderland. Christina Rose Woodworth, cum laude. Evelina Ruth Jones. McKenna Joe Ecker. Okay. DeQuasia Shakira Totten. Kishana Ann Sherrod. Congrats. Congrats, honey. Pura Henry Strong. Kevin Spellich. Justin E. Hopgood. Thank you, Justin. Matthew Ray Cooper. Emily K. Sousa, cum laude. Tuck C. Lee. Jasmine Hope Blackrick. Allison Nicole Pascarella. Patrick David Marr. Alicia Marie Drum. Cynthia Alicia Hopkins, cum laude. Shelby Faye Morris. Love your hat. Satori Spicer. Jaden Matthew Bailey Bond. Samantha Eileen Colavecchia. Savannah Laurel Swanson. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the master's degree in the College of Education and Human Services please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Jackson will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Education and Human Services, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Science in Career and Technical Education, and Master of Science in Criminal Justice Administration. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as it applies to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Education and Human Services.
Family members may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. Matthew Clayton Clifford Smith. Hussein Jassim Al-Sadiq, highest distinction. Lauren Colleen Sam, distinction. Janice Sarek, highest distinction. Michael William Slansik, highest distinction. Crystal Dockrube. Jessica Marie Plowman. And Hope Tirsa Royson, highest distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Education and Human Services.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Education and Human Services please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Jackson will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Education and Human Services, I am honored and privileged to present these candidates for Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and Associate in Arts degrees. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you bachelor and associate degrees as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Education and Human Services.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. We're on Health and Human Services, right? Are we on Health and Human Services? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Education and Human Services. Morgan Rose Willoughby, magna cum laude. Taylor Ann McLaughlin, cum laude. Ryan Dominic Hansen. Calvin L. Gibson. Connor James Westerlund. Tracy Delance Taylor. LaShavon T. Mason, cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Bradley. Latasha Nicole Bowers, magna cum laude. Teresa Ann Robinson, cum laude. Bailey Carlton Sargent, cum laude. Jacqueline Racinos. Sophia Jean Nelms, magna cum laude. Tanisha M. Reed. Ciara C. Oliver. Austin Michael Lowney. Autumn Justine McGowan Reed, magna cum laude. Rebecca Sue Cox, summa cum laude. Tegan Catherine Gay. Kimberly Carla Fitzpatrick, cum laude. Edward Lee Dillenbeck, magna cum laude. Austin Daniel Snyder, magna cum laude. Nicole Marie Gerwitz, summa cum laude. Federico Escobar, magna cum laude. Grant David Fernandez. Courtney Ariana Gail Smelly. Nicholas Thomas Berry. Spencer Robert J. Anthus, cum laude. Gregory Davenport II. Sarah Rachel Quick. Stephen Dennis Sentz, summa cum laude. Seth Daniel Dredge. Tiara Huff. Jason T. Van Overen, magna cum laude. Brian A. Young. Cecilia Petra Olvera, summa cum laude. Kayla Marie Quarters. Austin James Pupor, magna cum laude. Kayla Marie DeRosia, magna cum laude. Taylor M. Matan, magna cum laude. Samantha Jo Horton, magna cum laude. Haley Michelle Osterick, cum laude. Marissa K. Jackins, cum laude. Ashley Marie Wallfield, cum laude. Marianne Margaret Huizinga, cum laude. Alicia Marie Cassell. Shaharia Dela Cruz. Jada Graham. Courtney Alexandra Cunningham. Kinsey Bykirk, magna cum laude. Jessica Elaine Carsey, Jessica, summa cum laude. Amber Noreen Middlemiss, summa cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Reedy, magna cum laude. Alexandra Maxine Eckelbarger, cum laude. Rory Christian Cloplin, magna cum laude. Caleb Josiah Nisley, summa cum laude. Evan James Good, magna cum laude. Adana Zuri Hunter. Thanks, Adana. last name? Iveria Veer. Reagan P. Nemeth, summa cum laude. James Michael Swenson, cum laude. Jason Allen Justice, summa cum laude. Dallas Wayne Thomas Hewitt. Desiree Nicole Stein, magna cum laude. Christian Saxton, cum laude. Erica Jo Hinston, cum laude. Laura Jean Abenth, cum laude. Ashley Sarah Fath, magna cum laude. Nicole S. Bowden. Rachel Joanne Otera Polzin. Louise Etta Gross. Zane Robert Studer. Ashley K. Ward. Daniela Q. Hernandez Perez. Maria Perez Maklas. Justin Michael Blankenship, summa cum laude. Conrad Boutron, cum laude. Okay. Joshua Edward Houston, cum laude. Alexander David Wyatt, magna cum laude. Nicholas Thomas Loane. David Ang Wee. Danielle Nicole Will, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Lowville. Ahmed Abdullah Al-Ghamdi. Aaron Harris. Garrett Earl Morgan, cum laude. Joshua Lee Redmond. Marcia Yvette Thompson. Felipe Santana Gonzalez, Jr. Holly Mae Johnston, magna cum laude. Kamera Janae Harwell. Yvette Gostin. Elise Yvette Gostin. Thank you, Elise. Erica Bland. Bertha Ann Daniels. Dion Lee Harris. Aaron Devere Dempsey, summa cum laude. Andrea Marie Long, summa cum laude. Heather Irene Gatlin. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Education and Human Services.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Engineering Technology please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Goosen will present the candidates.
This is what I'm saying.
On behalf of the College of Engineering Technology, I am honored to proudly present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Associates in Applied Science. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you Bachelor and Associate's degrees as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Engineering Technology.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. And again, please come forward as directed by your ushers. Thank you. Robert F. Doring. Matthew Lee Van Westrianen. Chad Eric Knuckles, summa cum laude. Congratulations. William Thomas Van Dyke, magna cum laude. Bruce James Burke, magna cum laude. John Jerome Klein, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Alexandra N. Wells. Travis Groom. Jacob H. Pung. Nicholas A. Lindsley, cum laude. Alice Louise Shattuck, cum laude. Marcus Daniel Guy, magna cum laude. Eric Olson Du Bois. Akshat Anand. Joshua Dean Birup. Taylor Grace Nemeth. Love your hat. Eric Charles Laban. Colin Michael Giamportone. Ryan David Kijurna. Justin Vincent Cafaro. Brendan Anthony Lowinger. Andrew Robert Madison, magna cum laude. Aaron Rodney Rustum, summa cum laude. Kyle Thomas Zucker, cum laude. Clayton Edward Kirkichian, summa cum laude. Ryan Richard Putt, summa cum laude. Brandon Nicholas Weber. Benjamin Timothy Fox, cum laude. Daniel J. Ritter. Liam Terrence Cowan. Blake A. Bokert, magna cum laude. Riley Austin Menier. William George Beery. Kevin Donald Bassam. Derek M. Arlt. Michael Blaise San Millen. Jordan Frank Caparas. Cesar G. Isabel. Alexander James Kraus. Jacob Andrew West. Justin Hunter Spires. Justin Alexander Andresmoy. Anthony Saba Corey. Matthew David Kunzing. Joshua Caleb Santala, cum laude. Cody Scott Meyer. Ronak M. Trivedi. Pierce Nolan Rounds. Derek William March. Austin Lewis Kempker. Ryan S. McIntyre. Joseph H. Hugie. Adam Jean Conrad. Matthew Frank Dawson. Stephen Bradley Sabby. Kyle Douglas Mort. James Waj Phillips. Brandon L. DeHollander, cum laude. Zachary Paul Wilk. Shiho Pan. Alexander Leon Payne. Christopher James Bunce. Jeremy Glenn Jose. Richard L. Roberts, cum laude. Melissa Sue Cristofaro. Jeremy Arthur Ellis. Cole J. Klingbell. Damian Storm Halverson. Jacob Reese Shields. Albert Kokai. Justin Dominic Hindu. Larry Donald Hope. Jeremy Todd Sutton. Gerald John Bennett, cum laude. And Caitlin Ray Olenicek, summa cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Engineering Technology.
Will all of our graduates please stand? There's a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of their accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2018 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. You may be seated.
Shelley Piercy, Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, will bring you greetings from the Ferris State Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. We will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now more than ever that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State University. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to having you back to campus soon. You are and always will be a bulldog. Let's hear it, graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you, fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunsets mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris State, all hail!
Please remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony, and thank you very much for sharing this very special day with us.